There is really nothing really to talk about for my most anticipated for in April, because we all have been waiting forever and ever for a certain movie this month. Hello guys, thanks, welcome back to Most Anticipated. This is a video I am very excited to do because we finally get to talk about a certain movie coming out at the very end of April that everyone is talking about, that everyone wants to see. But before we do that, we gotta get started. I do this every month. 3 movies I'm excited for, 3 movies I'm not. And I've already seen Shazam. I will go ahead and admit, if I have not seen Shazam 2 weeks ago, whatever, I would have put it in my number 2 spot, I believe, yes. But I've already seen it. If you want to watch my review, go watch it. It's pretty cool if you want to see my opinion on it. So it was pretty hard to do a 3. It was pretty hard to do a 3 most anticipated because I had 3 solid movies I was looking forward to. 1 movie still haven't seen, so that's still in there. First one we all know, but let's get started, guys. Let's start with 3 movies I am looking forward to. In the very end, we'll predict what movie is going to make the most money, which is going to be easy, and movie's going to flop. So let's start with my 3 most anticipated, and number 3, coming out the gate, is a movie I believe could be really good, especially when I heard it was part of the Conjuring universe. My number 3 is going to be The Curse of La Llorona. Yes, I think this looks pretty neat. When I saw the first trailer with the boy in the car, whatever, creeped me out. I was like, I'm in, looks creepy. Then I heard it was part of the Conjuring universe, and the guy who's directing this movie is doing The Conjuring 3, and I was like, okay, now I want to see it. And the trailers have looked good to me, and it's rated R, so I would like to see it. This is why it's my number 3. Again, this would have not been on my list. Number 2 would have been here, but I already saw Shazam. But again, so Curse of La Llorona will be my number 3. Number 2, this would have been my 3. Again, if I saw Shazam, I'm going to stop saying that. But this is my number 2. Number 2 is, of course, from the great reviews apparently, Pet Sematary comes out actually next weekend. And I'm pretty excited, man. The reviews are coming in, and it's hard to watch, like, some basketball games and football and all this stuff, and then the commercial pops up, it's like 91% certified fresh, Rotten Tomatoes, and all these great reviews. I'm like, I'm shocked of how great reviews this is getting. So I don't want to get too high anticipated for it, just in case it sucks, but from the trailers, it looks creepy, it looks cool. I like the original a lot. I've actually reviewed the original last year, actually. Or was it before that? I've reviewed the original Pet Sematary. So this new one looks really creepy, and it's getting all these great reviews, so I am looking excited for it. And now, number 1, I think we all know this. I don't think anyone doesn't not want to see this movie. My number 1, of course, and I can finally say it, number 1 for my most anticipated is Avengers Endgame. Guys, I mean, who isn't excited for this movie? I mean, I really want to know someone who watched Infinity War and was like, you know what? I don't need to see what happens next. Everyone wants to know what's going to happen. Everyone wants to predict it. And my God, it's 3 hours long. That is ridiculous, but I'm all in for it. I'm going to sit there all 3 hours. I'm probably going to see it like 2 or 3 times. But I mean, it's not just my most anticipated for the month. I personally, I'm excited for It Chapter 2. I mean, you can see my little It figures right there. I'm excited for It Chapter 2. Very. But this is a slight edge over it. This is my most anticipated movie the entire year. I mean, Infinity War was great, and we're getting part 2 basically, so I can't wait to see the conclusion of certain characters, story arcs. There is so much writing on this movie. It's going to be a difficult task, but if anyone could do it, it is the Russo brothers, because look what they did in Infinity War. So, Endgame is my number 1, and Endgame is my number 1 of all year. I can't wait till April 25th/6th, because I will sing that night, or I might see it early. I don't know yet. All I know is Endgame is going to be awesome, hopefully. So now I've got to do 3 movies I am not looking forward to. And again, this was actually kind of hard, because there's not too much that looks terrible in my opinion, but I did have to pick 3, so I'm going to do 3. My number 3 is a movie called Little. It's a comedy coming out. It's about a girl going young, whatever, and it looks just cheesy, corny. It looks a little fun, like cheesy, corny, but from that one trailer we got, it just looks kind of dumb in my opinion. I mean, I'm gonna see it hopefully, but from just that one trailer, I'm not intrigued at all about it. It just looks dumb. That's all it is. I hope it's a fun time, but from that one trailer, it just looks like I could miss it and be like, all right, I missed it, no big deal. So that is my number 3. Number 2. All right, number 2. Number 2. I can't believe I'm saying this, but number 2 is going to be Hellboy. Yeah, I don't. The trailers have not. The recent trailer really did not make me like the movie. From what it looks like, I mean, I love the posters. The posters have been really cool, Hellboy-like, and I really like David Harbour. I love Stranger Things, and I think he's a great actor. And I think when he was cast as Hellboy, I was like, that sounds awesome. But the trailers just haven't sucked me in, and I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be bad. You ever get that feeling it's gonna be bad? Like Mila Jovovich is the bad guy, but I don't know. I have a gut feeling that it's gonna be just bad. I hope it's good. I truly hope it's a good movie. But from the trailers, just in my opinion, I wish I was more excited for an R-rated Hellboy movie with David Harbour. I mean, that just sounds cool saying it, but seeing it right now, I could honestly I could really care less. That's just my honest opinion. Alright, so the number one movie that I am not looking forward to at all, and that goes to a movie called After. I don't know if I'm gonna see it, because I don't even know if my theater's getting it, but it looks terrible from the one trailer I saw. It's like a girl has sex for the first time, and the guy's obsessed with her, and it looks like 50 Shades ripoff, but even worse. So, yeah, I don't even know if I'm gonna see this movie. I mean, look at the poster. It looks like a porno from the poster, so I don't know if I really am going to see it. If I do, it's going to be like the week after the movie's been released, and like maybe like a random day or something like that. I don't know, but from right now, this movie I could care less to see. And if it's not in my local theater, I sure as hell am not driving 15 minutes away from my house to go watch that movie in another theater. No siree. So that is my number one movie I am not looking forward to. And now it's time to do movies going to make the most money and movies going to flop. So let's start with the flop, because this is probably the hardest one. I was going to go Missing Link, and that's just because it's Illumination. It does that the claymation kind of animation, and I really like those movies. Like Kubo is great, Paranorman, Coraline, but these movies don't make a ton of money. They don't, and so it makes me a little worried to pick it. So I almost went with that, but I'm actually going to change it. I'm going to pick Hellboy. And yes, I know, right? It's rated R, so it's got to be like adults that go see it, and I don't think a lot of adults are like excited for this movie. And the trailers just don't buy you into this Hellboy universe. I don't know. Is it just me, or is it everyone? Just leave a comment below. Are you excited for Hellboy? Because right now I'm not. I'm not at all. But I hope it's good. I do. So my most movies I think it's gonna flop. I think it's gonna be Hellboy. I'm pretty sure it's like an $80 million budget. I could see it flopping. I really could, especially if it gets bad reviews before the movie's out. Oh yeah, we could definitely see a stinker coming up. And the movie's gonna make the most money. Do I really have to say it? It's Avengers. It's Endgame. The movie's not just gonna make the most money of the month. The movie's gonna make the most money ever in mankind. I'm predicting it. I do believe this will surpass Titanic. I think it's definitely going to surpass the opening weekend for Infinity War, which is like 260 or something like that. I think it's going to surpass that, and I think it's going to surpass Titanic. I don't know about Avatar. I don't know. That's 2.8 billion. But if anything can do it, it is this movie. So I do think Endgame is going to be the most money of the month, and it comes out the last weekend of April, and I'm predicting it because it's projected like 800 million worldwide opening weekend. So I'm gonna pick that, and domestically it's projected like 300 million, like 280 million opening weekend. It's insane. So all month long, we're all just waiting for that day, because we all know we want to see what's gonna happen to our heroes. How are they gonna come back? There are so many questions, but that's all we can talk about. So again, April is really just Avengers month in my opinion, and I will continue and finish off my Avengers reviews. If you haven't been watching them, please watch the other ones if you want to. In the next week or so, the more is gonna come out leading up to Endgame. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below. What movie are you most excited for, not including Endgame? I know all you put Endgame. What's the movie you're looking forward to that's not Endgame? Is it Hellboy? Is it not? It's up to you. Leave a comment down below. Tell me and let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.